Hello, everyone. Welcome to this YouTube live. In this live, I would like to talk about my AA course. Okay, I'll share the screen. I understand that there is some issue with the screen. Okay, and okay, so this video is about AA course. Okay, let me first tell about my recorded AA course. I already talked about these things many times, but as I specified earlier, I would like to get interactive discussions. Okay, suppose if you have any questions about that, you can ask me. That is the purpose of like doing this live coaching. Okay, so here just visit rajamanikam.com and then you can click this course for beginners. Okay, and here you can buy the recorded course. It has more than 8 hours of tutorial videos and 9 related ebooks. You can just go through all the details. I already explained these things many times. If you are interested, you can watch my previous videos. If you have any questions, you can ask me. The purpose of these live sessions is to explain the things. Okay, but if you need basic details, you can check my previous videos. Okay. Okay, so this is about my recorded video. I understand that recorded videos can be useful to learn the things at your convenient timing, right? And in an affordable way. Okay, that is the reason why I give more importance to my recorded course. I keep on updating the course with more content, and I'm just removing the outdated content. And like I continuously working on to update the course. Okay, to improve the quality of the recorded course. Okay, that is one thing, but I came to know that many people are interested in getting some discussion or clarification or basically personal teaching, right? They have a lot of questions how to start using it. Okay, so even if I'm explaining them through videos and ebooks clearly, some people are struggling to understand that they are getting stuck at some point. Okay, so they need some personal guidance. Okay, that I understand. And some people are though they can understand the things, but they want to learn the things quickly. Okay, in that case also one-on-one coaching will be useful. That is the reason why right now I am focusing on one-on-one coaching. Okay, so this recorded course, if you are interested, you can make the purchase from this site rajamanikam.com. And if you are interested, you can use the discount code QPT. Okay, use the discount code QPT. This one QPT. Okay, so use the discount code QPT to get 50% discount. Okay, um, and if you have any questions, you can ask me. Let me check any questions there. No other questions. I'll be continuing this thing. Okay, and if you are interested in knowing about my one-on-one coaching, and just search QPT blog. Okay, click this link. Okay, so you will be taken into this blog which I'm running from the year 2008 itself. You can find a lot of information here. Recently I started adding a lot of AI related content. Okay, that will be useful for learning AI, basics of AI, understanding RAG, MCP, that kind of AI development related things, as well as discussions about AI, like ethics and moral and bias, even talking about impact of AI, so that the need for implementing universal basic income, that kind of stuff. I used to add a lot of blog posts about that kind of stuff, but Recently I'm focusing more on adding a tutorial blog post so that people can learn a lot of things from there. Okay. Okay, so here just click this one-on-one AA coaching, that link. Okay, suppose if you are interested in earning money, you can click this link and 50% commission. Okay, and if you want to know about my books, you can click this link. Uh, for getting one-on-one AA coaching, click this link, one-on-one AA coaching, that link from my blog, QPT blog. I mean, called qpt.qualitybandec.com. For reaching that blog on Google, you can search QPT blog. Okay, so that will be very easy to remember, right? You can just remember QPT blog and search that on Google. Come to this blog. Okay, so here you can find lot of information. Apart from AA, you can learn lot of things, including PHP and other lot of development things. Even software testing, lot of content is there here. But recent content or that latest content are related to AI. Okay, so once after clicking this one-on-one AI coaching, you will be provided this page. Okay. Here you can find all the details about my one-on-one AI coaching. Okay. So my AI one-on-one AI coaching will be suitable for both beginners and as well as professionals, as I specified in this thumbnail. You are seeing this thumbnail, right? Actually, I created this thumbnail using Hicksfield AI. Okay, so it's very easy. We can use ChatGPT also, right? But you have to specify that the aspect ratio should be like this, like that, right? But in the Hicksfields, we can just select the aspect ratio. We can select the quality. Okay, I used Nano Banana Pro, that model for this image creation. But through Geeksfield, we can choose various things. Okay, I already uploaded two videos about Geeksfields. If you are not familiar with Geeksfields, you can check that videos. You can just explore it by going to geeksfields.ai. Okay, so here I use it for a lot of things, and in case of image creation, so yeah, like a lot of things are there, right? Create image, create storyboard, a lot of things. So here you can just give the prompt. Here we can choose the model. Okay, so I normally I choose Nano Banana Pro, that latest one, right? And the key thing is we can choose the aspect ratio in ChatGPT. Even if we ask it to follow the such aspect ratio, sometimes it won't follow. It will be coming up with its own image size, right? But in case of YouTube thumbnail, we can use the 16:9. In case of YouTube shorts, we can use 9:16, or for any kind of Instagram post or something, 1:1 we can use. Okay, so we can just choose the aspect ratio here, and we can choose the quality here also. Even we can create multiple images also. But for that, it will be that credits will be reduced. Okay, every day will be provided with the 10 credits, free credits. Okay, okay. So what I'm trying to say is this uh, tool is useful, but again, it's internally it is using Google's Nano Banana only. If you are interested, you can straight away go to aastudio.google.com to use the Nano Banana. But here they provided aspect ratio, everything, right? So that we can focus more on our things. Say, for example, for creating this thing, I just asked it to create promo image to promote my offering of one-on-one AI coaching for affordable charges of just $12 per hour. For booking my time, people can contact me by sending an email to rajamanikam.a@gmail.com. I can teach AI to both beginners and professionals. I can teach RAG, LangChain, MCP, and AI agents. So for that, it has created this image, right? So it's almost covered all the things. Unlock your AI potential, one-on-one AI coaching. It just created relevant background images, and it's like calling to learn and build. Okay, so and it highlighted that it is useful for beginners as well as professionals, and highlighted the points like RAG, LangChain, MCP, and AI agents, right? And even it provided that email with icon also. So it's enough, right? So I think this is good way. But you can use ChatGPT also. Normally, I use ChatGPT. Right, recently, I'm just exploring Hicksville a lot. Okay, because here we can like even animate it. Okay, we can create videos just by giving prompts. So the workflow is simple, right? It continuously we can do the things. Okay, that is the reason why I personally prefer this one right now. Okay, before going further, I would like to check whether that live is going smoothly, because I understand that no one is watching the video now. So I will be checking it through my mobile whether the audio is good or it needs any correction. Okay, suppose if anyone is watching this video, just tell about the audio quality. Let me check it. I don't know whether it's so it's okay, somewhat okay, but because of raining, some noise may be there. Okay, so that's okay, and the key thing about my one-on-one coaching is very low hourly charges. Okay, though I have more than 25 years of experience in IT, including a lot of things, I'm just charging that money because I'm just using this as a way to get feedback for my AI course. Right, I spend for this AI course, self-packed or recorded AI course. I spend more than 6 months, almost starting from this year, from the February itself. I have been working on creating this course. I keep on adding content, tweaking the content, and even uh, like adding more posts also apart from ebooks, code samples, video tutorials. I have been spending time for adding posts to share my thoughts about AI, like that, right? So I put a lot of efforts for bringing this AI course, for developing this recorded self-packed AI course. But I would like to know whether it is suitable for the people, like whether it's really useful for learning AI, or people will be having any kind of difficulties, right? So one way is getting feedback, but normally who are giving feedback, they will be giving positive feedback in this platform, right? So if it is a common platform like Amazon something means, Udemy means, they may give some negative things, but normally people tend to give positive feedbacks only, right? So okay, it's okay for promotion purpose, but for making corrections I need critics, right? So in that case, or at least I should know what is happening with the learning, these kinds of things, right? So in that case, discussing with people personally can get more thing, and moreover I can earn money from that also, right? So initially, I started as a batch cohort kind of stuff. I did two batches. I completed two batches, but I realized that each person has his own agenda, right? Their learning expectation are different. One person may be interested in learning RAG. Another person may be interested in implementing RAG. Like they may be already knowing the RAG concepts. They may be requiring some kind of guidance to like choosing the appropriate checking strategy or embedding model, and the setting the proper pipeline, like with the re-ranking, other things, right? Query pre-processing. So they may be needing help in that perspective. So their learning expectation is different, though they ultimately they're interested in learning RAG. Their goal is a bit different, right? So in that case, I need to um, choose appropriate way of learning, but it's a bit difficult, like satisfying both persons through a common session is a bit difficult. In that case, I felt that one-on-one AI coaching will be better. So that is the reason why right now I am focusing on one-on-one AI coaching. It will help me to get feedback about my way of teaching. So I will be implementing that things, that feedback when I am working on to update my recorded AI course. That will be a better way. And I have a lot of plans to release a lot of books through Amazon. So in that case also that kind of things will be useful. Whenever I create new book, I will be addressing, trying to address the common questions among the learners, right? That is the one key thing. So ultimately it requires my personal timing. It is not scalable. I cannot teach to a lot of people, like in case of a cohort or batch. it is scalable, right? Even if I'm spending significant time, but I can earn money significantly by like allowing many people to join that course, right? And moreover, recorded AI course is very much scalable. I can sell any number of recorded AI course, right? But unlike those things, one-on-one AI coaching, it's not scalable. I don't know whether it will be sustainable for a long time. uh, so if you are interested to learn through personal AI coaching, I would suggest contact me as early as possible. Okay. And mostly I'll be teaching the things that I explained in the recorded AI course, right? So because whatever I know, whatever I learn about AI, I'm just spending time to create videos and books, and including that the things in the self-fact AI course, this recorded AI course. So mostly I will be knowing those things, and I can just focus on those things only mostly. um, Okay, so in that case, if you want to know about my scope of teaching, maybe you can go through this recorded AI course. Okay, I would say that I can effectively teach RAG, and you can I can guideline to implement any kind of RAG project. Or even if you are business person or entrepreneur, if you don't know what is RAG, what is AI, but still if you want to implement or get the advantage of AI for your business, you can contact me for getting some kind of consultancy, and based on our discussions, maybe we can implement some kind of AI application for your business growth. Okay, so that kind of thing also I'm planning to focus in the coming days. Okay, but everything is based on hourly charges. Okay, I right now I charge just 800 rupees per hour, or $12 per hour. Okay, sometimes I'll be giving discount based on my free time. Okay, and maybe it is subject to change in the coming days. If I am not having enough time, I may be tweaking that. But or if you are joining with this amount, it will be there till you learn. Okay, so that's one thing. And another thing is, you can just book even just 1 hour. Okay, so if you like hesitate to book more hours without knowing about my way of teaching, you can just get to know about my way of teaching just by booking 1 hour alone. Okay, that's okay. But that 1 hour cannot be split into multiple sessions. That means one session should be a minimum of 1 hour. You cannot split the 1 hour booking into multiple sessions. Okay. um, so here in this page, you can just, if you want to know about my way of teaching, in this page you can just click this video link, and you can watch the video tutorial about drag, MCP, LangGraph, and AI agents. Okay, just watch that videos, and if you have any questions, you can ask your questions in the comment section of those videos also. I will be checking that comments, and I will be giving answers. Okay, and once you are satisfied with my way of teaching, maybe you can book my time. For booking my time, you can contact me by sending an email to rajamanikam.a@gmail.com, rajamanikam.a@gmail.com, or by sending a message to my WhatsApp number, this number. Okay, only the message. Okay, and moreover, you can freely download many of my ebooks, Unlocking AI, RAG, SQL, Agentic AI, Python for developers. Okay, and in case of one-on-one AI coaching, as I discussed earlier, I already actively doing it for many people, and I did batches also, completed 2 batches. So I already prepared a lot of slides and a sample course. It can save us to help us to save significant time. Okay, so here in case of courses, I created many. So a overview, machine learning, deep learning, RAG, LangChain, AI agents, NLP, AI chatbots, computer vision, MCP, context engineering, like that. I created slides, many slides, PowerPoint kind of slides. Okay, And moreover, I have a lot of sample codes also to explain the things. Okay, even MCP, like though the primary purpose is teaching AI, I have more than 25 years of experience in IT, especially web development and software testing, right? So that kind of experience can help to discuss the related things also. Okay, so you can get a lot of things. That is what my understanding. Okay, um, but I would suggest learning RAG from me. Okay. So anyway, I can teach Python or whatever you want, SQL or whatever things. But right now, learning RAG from me will be effective because other people who are teaching RAG, they are charging a lot of money, right? But I'm just charging the same thing. Whether you are learning Python or you are learning RAG, I just charge based on hourly charges, right? So in that case, it will be more effective for you if you learn RAG from me. Okay. So just refer me to your friends who are willing to learn RAG. RAG stands for Retrieval Augmented Generation. Okay. I already did a free webinar. You can watch that through this channel. And I prepared the recorded video also. You can click this video to watch. It's like more than 20 minutes, it seems. Just you can, yeah, 20 minutes starting from to sample code, everything. Okay. Okay. And okay, so this is one thing, and I clarified, right, my recorded course, and I already just explained about all the things in this recorded course. You can watch my previous live sessions about that, or if you have any specific questions, you can ask me. Okay, so I don't want to repeat the same thing again. But in this live session, though the live is to primarily talk about my one-on-one coaching, I would like to share the details about my books also. Okay, so that can give you some overview about what kind of things I can teach, right? So in that perspective, that will be useful. But anyway, the primary focus is about talking about my one-on-one coaching. So in that case, if you have any questions, if I'm seeing any questions through the chat, I will be coming back to this discussion. In the meantime, I will be just talking about my books. Okay, I made it clear, right? This purpose of this live session is to discuss about my this recorded AI course, as well as this paid one-on-one AI coaching. So right now I'm doing personal teaching of AI, especially RAG, MCP, LangGraph, AI agents, that kind of stuff. So if you are interested in that thing, you can make use of this opportunity, and you can have, if you have any questions, you can ask them through the chat. I will be answering. Okay. So in the meantime, till getting any kind of questions, in the meantime, I will be talking about my books. Okay, that will be giving some overview about my background and the scope of my teaching. Right. So here you just click my books. Here I provide the links. Okay, even I provide the links to my Amazon author page in the description of this video. Just to, check the description of this video. You can get that links to check my books. Okay. If you're in India, you can check this link. People in US can check this link. I am opening this US link, Amazon.com. Okay. But if you're in some other countries, like if you're in Canada, you can go to Amazon.ca, your local version of Amazon, and then search my name, Rajamanikam Anthony Muthu. Okay. And then you can click my name to come to this page, this author's page. Okay. Here you can find my books. Right now, I have 41 books, and I thought of adding more books, but I just put a gap so that I can get some feedback and comments so that I can implement them in my upcoming books. I already in the pipeline. I prepared a lot of topics like using AI tools for UDPers and telling about using AI tools for digital marketing like that. I have a lot of plans. Okay, I suppose if you want any specific book, maybe you can specify that through the comment section. I will explore that. If I'm comfortable in creating a book about that, I can do that. Mostly, I use ChatGPT for creating books, but I will be fully reviewing it, and I will be giving the prompt properly to get like useful content. That's the way of writing for my recent books. But my old kind of books, I did it I created it by writing by myself, but I got a lot of feedback, negative feedback about grammar and spelling, the way of writing, right? So because English is not my primary language, okay, so that's okay. So for that, I'm effectively using ChatGPT, and it helps me to write it quickly, and it helps the readers to read it in a proper English, right? So in that case, it's a win-win approach. Okay. And suppose I'm just telling it upfront because some people may be hesitating to read the books that are prepared with the help of ChatGPT. So in that case, if you are in that thing, maybe you can ignore this. Okay. So that is the thing. But personally, I feel that it is like it's like I completely reviewed, right? I create books that are familiar to me only. I am not going to create any random books. Okay. In that case, you can confidently read these books. Okay. Okay. So these are the books arranged by popularity. I will filter based on sort based on publication date. Okay. So I'm sorting it based on publication date. So recently I released this book, How to Use AI Tools to Learn English. So this book is uh, useful for the people who are looking for learning English for various purposes, like learning grammar, understanding, practicing spoken English, improving writing skills, and for various purposes related to English learning. Okay, so here you can see the list of things. Okay, and you can read sample, and you can hear to the virtual voice sample. So I normally almost I release my books in these three formats: Kindle, audiobook, paperback. Audiobook in the sense, um, it's a virtual voice. Okay, you can listen to the sample. It's somewhat okay. Okay, I use Amazon's KDP provided virtual voice. It's looking good only. So it's it's tolerable. That's what I would say. So my purpose of this book is just for not for just for telling about all the tools, but even for using free tools like ChatGPT. Almost my primary focus is free tools only. I can just show the content also, right? I keep all the contents in my, so I can close this Hicks field, right? That I've already talked. Okay, so ChatGPT for absolute beginners, right? So ChatGPT for absolute beginners. So these are the chapters explaining in a very simple way. So even very beginner, even someone who is not familiar with ChatGPT can also start using this book for learning English. Okay. Um, so this book is about learning English, but you can use the same things for learning other languages also, right? So it's just concept, right? Concept and tools. So these are the chapters. You can just go through that. Okay. So here I provided try it yourself as well as key takeaways. Just make note of those things. Okay, you can because just to reading the things may not be that much interesting. If you practice and if you feel that usage, then only you will be interested in continuing further, right? So that's the reason why I highlight that thing, doing practical things. Okay. Suppose if you have any questions, you can always contact me by sending an email. Okay. And here I just try to explain what is prompt, what is ChatGPT, and provide a lot of sample prompts. Okay, like many people who are already familiar with ChatGPT may not be knowing, so they may be noticed the futures of ChatGPT that they may not be thinking in that way. Okay, whether we will be able to use this, like, right? Say for example, even myself, when I started doing analysis, then only I realized that we can do the pronunciation testing through ChatGPT itself, right? So suppose if I want to check whether my way of speech is correct or not, I can just record that file through Audacity or any kind of audio recording software, and then just upload the MP3 file through this thing, and I just ask ChatGPT whether that file, that audio is good, or what are the feedback like that we can ask, right? Very simple things, and you can find that kind of tips here. Okay, even if you already know about ChatGPT, or good at English, even you can also use this book effectively. Okay, so just go through this book, okay, and refer this book to your friends who may be looking for ways to learn English. Okay, from all perspective. Okay, from grammar, spoken, and listening, understanding. So, like some chapters maybe for very beginners. If you are already familiar with those things, maybe you can skip those things. Okay, so I provide a lot of sample prompts also. Okay, so you can just to copy paste that prompts, and then you can make some changes according to your own needs. That kind of uh, approach I used. Okay, so it will be useful for marketing people and a lot of things. Okay, the same, but the primary purpose is teaching, learning English, but for the purpose of writing promotional articles, promotional images, text for promo images, like that, right? So apart from ChatGPT, though this book is focusing more on ChatGPT. So actually, this book is only about ChatGPT. Okay, so English learning, that book, Drag, Made Simple, Google Monopoly. This one. Actually, I have separate books, right? One is for just learning ChatGPT. That also useful in the case if you are not that much familiar with ChatGPT, you can buy that also. I will show the sales page later. Okay, so this one is about uh, purely about English. Okay, here you can. So in this book, you can understand ChatGPT. It's a complete, full-fledged book to explain ChatGPT. But in this book also, I will be just explaining about ChatGPT and how to use it for learning English. Okay. In that case, here I just to give some overview only. Okay, so if you don't know about ChatGPT, you can just to get this book, and then come to that book. Okay, in this book, but in this book also you can use it for any purpose, uh, like learning English and understanding ChatGPT inner workings, and like uh, as I said, creating marketing materials, promotional videos for writing scripts for promotional videos, like that. Okay, so but this book is about fully about English. Okay, so apart from ChatGPT, I explain about other things also, other tools also. Even I listed the list of tools that are useful for learning English. Okay, so this is a complete list of tools. Okay, just I'm giving some overview. Okay, so the prices are very low only, right? You can just buy this thing, or even you can read it freely in case if you are a Kindle Unlimited member. Okay, so Yeah, but if you want to know about some kind of reviews or something, or if you are interested in reviewing this book to your blog readers or your channel members, in that case, I can send you the free review copy. You can just contact me to get the free review copy by specifying your channel or blog or website. In that case, I will be sending the free review copy. Okay, it will be useful for Amazon affiliates for earning money, right? Okay. Um, Learning vocabulary, grammar, and improving speaking skills, writing skills. Okay, improving listening skills, reading fast, improving pronunciation. So AI tools for exams like TOEFL, like that. And here useful AI tools for learning English. Okay, so including ChatGPT, Gemini, Copilot. These are general things. Then Grammarly for grammar, right? And similarly, languagetool.org. Like a lot of tools are there. You can just check them and explain about what it will do and how to use them and other tips and limitations. Okay, so just check that, and if you have some other ideas of using AI to learn English, you can specify that through the comment section also. Okay. Okay, so I mistakenly first opened this thing. But anyway, if you are very beginner about ChatGPT, I would suggest buying this book first. Though I provide some summary or some simple explanation about ChatGPT in this English learning book itself, read learning about ChatGPT as a beginner, it's a good approach. Okay, so you can just read this book if you need more details. That I will give you the sales page. I will specify that. Okay, here it is there here, right? Okay, so let me go step by step. I can close this one, right? How to use AI tools to learn English. This is AI Christmas magic. And one more thing, like I have 41 books, right? So, as I said earlier, I used to run free Kindle offer frequently. I'm running free Kindle offer for a lot of books, more than 20 books. Uh, on November 30th, Sunday, right? Tomorrow. That timing is actually KDP follows PST time. So it will be PST time. If you are in India, it will start at India's afternoon time around 1:30 p.m. something. Okay. So just to make use of this offer, I will be sending that to my newsletter. Okay. In that case, you can just enroll to my newsletter. Here, just come to rajamanikam.com and type your email address and then subscribe. In that case, you will be getting that kind of updates. Okay, so I'll be just sending a newsletter once that free offer starts. Okay, so I set it for around 20 books. Okay, so out of 41 books, some books are non-exclusive. That means I cannot set free offer at Amazon because I'll be selling that same books on my website rajamanikan.com also. Uh, but around 20 books I enrolled into KDP Select. Okay, so I will be able to set free offer for them for certain with certain limitations. So just I set that free offer on coming Sunday, tomorrow, November 30th, right? So just make use of that opportunity. So if you check this page tomorrow, all this book, the price will be changed into zero so that you can freely buy it. But if you are Kindle Unlimited KU member, you can read them at any time free, right? So So Christmas, this one also at this time period, it is really useful thing because many people know about ChatGPT and other tools, but they don't know how to effectively use them to celebrate Christmas effectively. Even if they know they need to spend significant time in creating prompts, right? So in this book, you can get a lot of sample prompts, and maybe you can tweak it further according to your own needs. It will be useful for simply for creating custom greetings card, custom greetings messages, or like even the primarily it can be useful for searching the appropriate Christmas gift, affordable affordable price. Okay, a lot of things are there. It can help you to find the discount offer also. Recently, even ChatGPT, even after publishing this book, I noticed that ChatGPT provided that shopping assistant kind of feature within the ChatGPT itself, right? So a lot of things can be done now that things are slowly moving right instead of search engines. Now that LLM based applications, chat applications like ChatGPT, Gemini, DeepSeek, Q1, that kind of cloud, that kind of applications are getting more importance these days, right? So we need to start using them accordingly. So that is the purpose of this book. Okay. So again, if you're not familiar with ChatGPT, I would suggest first buying this ChatGPT for absolute beginners. That is a thing. But anyway, I provide some common details for all the things here. A Christmas magic. So yeah, actually, it's a surprising thing. I thought a lot of people will be providing books, but at the time of publishing this book, I couldn't find any other book. Okay, so it's a really interesting thing. Okay, but anyway, now I understand that as the Christmas is nearing, a lot of people will be coming up with these books. But as of now, my book will be really useful. So just check this beginning of a power Christmas. So a lot of chapters are there, right? You can just go through that once after buying that. So I provide a lot of sample prompts also, so that you can use ChatGPT effectively. It can be useful for various things, not only for critics or creation and shopping purpose. You can create get a lot of brainstorming, do a lot of brainstorming to plan your Christmas and your Christmas celebration, Christmas travel, or whatever it is, recipe. Okay, for what a lot of things you can use things. I provide a lot of sample and even you can create use AI to create custom music. Okay, like Suno AI, that kind of tools are there, right? I haven't provided links. Initially I thought of providing links to all the tools, but after doing a lot of analysis I decided to stop doing that. So in that case, if you are reading at Suno AI, just to do a Google search to find the link. Okay. The reason is most of the companies they keep on changing the tool link, right? So for this Christmas season, this book will be useful. Just check that book, okay? And if you're Amazon affiliate, that selling potential may be high for this book, okay? So in that case, you can just I just released few days back itself, but it started this making the sales, right? The sales rank is improving, okay? So just think about promoting this book if you're Amazon affiliate. Okay. Okay. Let me move on to another book. And in the meantime, I will check whether any question is there. No other questions. So I'll be continuing the explanation about book. N10 again. This one also like using AI. It's for business people and individuals who want to automate their work. Okay, so that they can save time and improve the accuracy. N10 is a famous one, so I highlighted that tool in this thing. It can be used by any person without any kind of coding knowledge. Okay, but my personal opinion is it is always better to learn coding and do the things with coding. Okay, And maybe you can use libraries like LangChain, LangGraph, that kind of stuff. But anyway, if you're very beginner and if you want to just start using some kind of AI automation, you can go with N8N. It's an open source tool. You can get free trial for the cloud service, and you can locally set up that. Okay, so I already did one live to explain that things. Maybe you can check that. And the book, I will show the book. If I go through all the chapters, it will take more time, right? I have 40 books, right? So I will just open it, how it will be looking. Or here you can just read using read sample. You can get overview about the book by going through the chapter list, right? N10, this one, right? Yeah, N10. So these are the chapters: power of AI plus automation, understanding N10, installing and setting up N10, creating a fast N10 workflow, essential nodes and triggers, connecting ChatGPT and OpenAI API, error handling, debugging, and best practices, integrating vision, speech, and data AI, smart projects, AI content, social media, and analytics automation, building a business with AI and N10, future trends, agentic workflows, context aware automation, and AI orchestrated systems. The future of AI automation with the N10. Okay, so you can get some idea about this. Okay, I am getting one call. I will just. Okay, okay. It is about the N10. If you are interested in exploring AI automation, I mean, automation with the help of AI, like even you can create agents, right? AI agents, that kind of stuff. In that case, you can just buy this book. As I said, I am running frequently running free offers, so you can just enroll into my newsletter by giving your email ID here, rajamanikam.com. Visit rajamanikam.com and enter your email ID, subscribe. You can get the details. Okay. As I said, tomorrow I am running free offer for 20 of my around 20 books. Okay, so that will be a huge discount offer. I cannot do it frequently because for 3 months it will be allowing 5 days of free offer. Okay, for 390 days. Okay, so I will be planning accordingly. Okay, so tomorrow I set almost all the available books for free uh, for one day. Okay, so in that case, just to remember to check my Amazon author page tomorrow and tell about this offer to your friends also. Tomorrow you'll be seeing the prices as zero here. Okay. So NI10, that book, we already gone through that, right? So next one is ChatGPT. ChatGPT, we noticed that, right? So it's very beginner friendly. This book is not enrolled into KDP Select, but it's a very full-fledged book for RAG. Okay, so if you're interested in learning RAG, you can buy this book. It won't be available for free. Okay, so it's not included in the KDP Select. Okay, so in that case, you can buy from here or you can buy from my website rajamanikam.com because it's a non-exclusive book. It will be available on my uh, website also. Okay. And as I earlier explained earlier, my primary focus is about teaching RAG. Okay, so it's a very important one. And let me first give some overview about RAG. Okay, I will show the book content first. Book chapters, RAG. This is simple version of RAG that I will talk later. Very beginners, but this book is a full-fledged RAG. Okay, but as I said, this book you cannot read freely. Okay, so these are the chapters of this book. Okay, So here I provide a lot of links to my blog post also. I keep on adding a lot of content on my blog, right? So suppose if you don't know what is LLM, you can click this like that. I prepared this book. So what I'm trying to say is, instead of paperback version, it is better to buy the Kindle version so that you can use the hyperlinks effectively. Okay. But if for some reason, if you want to get the paperback version, you can get the paperback version also, audiobook version also there here, right? Paperback and audio. I will close this one. So as I said, it's a very detailed book. Okay, so here you can read everything about RAG. Okay, understanding RAG components, agentic changing, different kind of changing approach. Okay, so some samples about RAG application. It's there, it has 75 pages, right? Full fledged book. Okay, so you can buy this. Even I provide us a lot of sample codes and demo everything. Okay, but learning RAG, just going through that thing is one way, but getting full understanding may require a personal teaching. That is what many people who are interested in learning RAG, they are approaching me to learn from one-on-one coaching. In that case, you can contact me. As I said, I already prepared a lot of sample codes for RAG, and even I created slides. Okay, so if you're very new to RAG, if you don't know what is RAG, it is important to know that, right? My personally, I feel that people who are learning RAG, they may be having good job opportunity in the coming days because, we know that LLMs are really powerful, but they lack a lot of things. They are prone to hallucination, and they lack private information. They lack latest information, right? So we cannot use any kind of latest information in the chat GPT or any kind of uh, like LLMs. Okay. And similarly, private information, latest information, and hallucinations is an important problem. Okay, I'll be talking about that things in the session, and I already did a free webinar also. You can watch that video. And moreover, here I provided one link, right? Paid one-on coaching. Here I already created a tutorial video about RAG. You can click that link, and like not only RAG, if you're in my channel, right? That QPT channel, right? QPT, youtube.com/ at qpt, right? Here you can find the tab, new tab as courses. Like recently, Google, YouTube introduced this tab, right? Courses tab. If you click this courses tab, you can find my AI course videos. You can freely watch that videos. Right now it has 45 videos. You can watch all that videos freely. Okay, it's good opportunity there. I included RAG video also. You can watch that video to know about RAG. But basically, RAG is very important because because of the problems with the LLMs. But LLMs are powerful, so somehow we need to manage that to use start using it in a business purpose, in a business environment, right? For the business purpose. Okay, otherwise just um, like we will not be able to use that. Okay, so almost all the companies are expecting people with RAG expertise. Okay, so in that case, you can contact me to learn the RAG. Within few sessions, I will be able to explain that. Okay, but it's not that much simple. I can explain the simple things, but according to your use cases and your data, and based on the requirements, it may vary. Okay, so in that case, maybe we can discuss further. Okay, so that is a different thing. But understanding basic RAG, it won't take much time. Okay, so that you can say that you are familiar with the RAG. Okay. And moreover, as I said, even if you are very much familiar with RAG, but you are struggling to implement RAG for your use case. Maybe for that also you can contact me. I can guide you, or you can just hire me to complete the task based on hourly charges. Okay. I work purely based on hourly charges, not based on the task. Okay, because of the complexities involved with the AI. Even simple task may be taking more time, and that the complex task can be done in a simple way, right? Okay, that's about RAG, and the next book is AI context engineering, right? AI context engineering. This one also like a latest thing. Okay, context engineering. Previously, everyone was talking about prompt engineering, but now that thing is moving towards context engineering. Okay, so we should be knowing about context engineering. RAG is part of that. It's one of the approach, one of the way of providing context. But other than that, we have different ways. Okay, in that case, it is important to understand about that. You can check that book, Context Engineering. Okay, so I tried my best to explain in a simple way. So I will show the book chapters. A context engineering, right? This one. Even I added videos about that. You can watch that videos on this channel. Okay. So these are the chapters: hidden power of context, what is context like that, and how LLMs think. A gentle technical overview, prompt engineering versus context engineering, structuring effective context, memory systems, and context retention, and retrieval augmented generation (RAG), and then designing context pipelines, agentic context systems, context optimization and evaluation, and then real world use cases of context engineering, then the future of context engineering. That's it. Okay. So it can give some overview about context engineering, but implementation, other things, that is completely different story. This is just a simple introduction. It has 76 pages. Okay. But we should know that context engineering, it's very important. If we consider LLM as the brain of the AI system, then we can consider context engineering as the memory. Okay, so otherwise, if you consider it as a CPU, if that LLM is considered a CPU of the system, then context engineering can be considered as memory, right? So that much importance. With the proper context engineering only, we will be able to create powerful agents. And these days, there is a good opportunity of providing context in a various through various ways. Okay, so in that case, it is about to be competitive. We have to explore providing proper context. Okay, if you are not knowing about context engineering, it's not that much complex. It's a very simple one. Like even in the case of simple chatbot, if you are not having if it is not context aware, it cannot understand the previous question, right? Say for example, if you are asking one question, and based on that, if you are asking next question, because of the stateless nature of the LLM, that second question may not be meaningful. It may not be referring to the first question, right? So just by simply storing the first question in a memory and including that question along with the current question while sending it to the LLM, it can get some that conversation history, that kind of context, right? So that's a very simple. Similarly, a lot of different context. Similarly, our memory, human memory has a lot of different things, right? We have short-term memory, episodic memory, long-term memory, like that, right? In case of short-term memory, suppose say for example, if you want to copy the OTP, you will be just quickly remembering that, and you will be forgetting also very quickly. It's a very short term, right? But episodic memory, in the sense, sometimes you will be relating the memory events with some kind of places and other friends or something, right? Some relating with some places, date or something. So a lot of different things are there. The same thing can be implemented in AI system also to provide proper context. Okay, so a lot of things are there. Okay, but the overall, this book will be giving some overview understanding about context. In case of RAG, it is just providing context by sending the relevant chunks, right? So in that way, it is, but it's a simple workflow. Okay. So that's what different ways of providing context, improving the context. But if we are planning to create some AI application, if we provide them with a lot of context, then it will be working very effectively. That is the fundamental thing. So we have to, our purpose should be providing enough context. Okay. Okay, these are the chapters in this book. Okay. So all my books are very very low priced books. So even at any time you can buy it. But if you want to make a sort of that free offer, coming Sunday tomorrow, I'm offering it for free. Tomorrow PST time. Okay, this is about context engineering. Okay, anyone watching this? Okay. Next one is AI and the data science interview questions and answers. So this is for beginners, right? Actually, for beginner-friendly books, I have a few books. This is one way of teaching AI to the beginners through question and answers, interview questions and answers, right? So that they can get some curiosity to learn the things. Okay, so I will open that content. The name of the book is AI and Data Science Interview Questions. Interview questions. This one, right? Since I already have 41 books, maintenance of books will be difficult if I keep on increasing, right? That is the reason why I put a hold. Okay. But if there is a huge demand for any kind of book, just let me know if you're interested in buying any kind of books. Then in that case, I can explore about releasing that book. Okay. Now I decided to release any further book based on the demands only. Okay. I hope the 41 books are enough because a few years back when I released a few books, that time many people suggested me to release a lot of books so that people who are buying one, because the margin is very low, right? There are book prices are very low. We cannot earn significant money by selling few copies, right? So in that case, if someone is coming to that page, and if they are interested in my book, they may be interested in my other books also, right? That is the concept suggested by many people. So in that perspective, I spend significant time for coming up with these books. Okay, but I believe this number 41 is as of now it's enough. And anyway, I will be adding books, but in a slow manner. Right now my focus is promoting the books. Okay, so these are the topics or chapters in this book. So just a simple question and answer kind of stuff. Okay, so first I just provide the introduction about interview. What are the skills you need to develop, how to learn, what are the different roles like that. Then it is like interview process and other things. The next thing is like from here it started question what is AI like that. Okay, so here you can find the question and the answer. So like that, a lot of chapters are there. 73 pages are there, right? So you can find a lot of things, even code samples like that. Okay. I understand that these things are not enough to clear the interview, but it can create some like curiosity to learn something. That is the purpose of this book. For, as I said, it is for beginners. But I have some plans to target the advanced users also. Okay. But as I said, in that case, I needed to spend significant time, right? And if my books are not selling, then my that time will be considered as like wastage, right? So to avoid that time wastage, I would like to first familiarize myself, get a lot of audience, and then I'll be putting. But as of now, though I used ChatGPT extensively for creating my books, I would suggest that book quality, the content is okay, somewhat okay. It's really useful. Okay, may not be extraordinary, but there won't be any major mistakes or any kind of huge issues. Okay, but if someone without knowing about ChatGPT, that prompting tricks, if they are using, means definitely there will be a lot of things, huge mistakes. Okay, if you are not using prompt engineering properly, because of the hallucination, sometimes it can give a completely wrong answer. Even in my case, also sometimes it occurred, but I just ignored that content and just uh, like changed my way of prompting to get a proper reply. Okay, this is about data science questions. Okay, the next one is start learning AI today. So this is for very beginner friendly. It seems people are interested in this. Like it got 2 5-star ratings. Okay, even started making sales. Okay, but this book is very beginner friendly. Okay, so I will show that chapter list. Initially, I hesitated to release these kinds of beginner friendly by assuming that the people already know these things. But after discussing to various people and going through various discussions happening on social media, I realized that people still they need basic things about AI, even just understanding about ChatGPT. Even some people are still not familiar about ChatGPT itself. Okay, so in this scenario, I thought this book also relevant. So in that case, just to confirm my understanding, like people give ratings also. Okay, so this is the chapter list. So like very simple things. Okay, like creating images. So if you are very beginner, if you have a lot of questions about the AI, I hope this book can give some understanding. Okay, so just to go through this. So these are the chapters, use cases. Okay, so you can just explore this book. Okay, I will close that. Very beginner friendly. Okay, this one is for developers. Okay, that is for developers who are looking to develop AI agents or RAG system or any kind of workflow or agentic system. For them, LangChain and LangGraph, that kind of libraries will be useful to save a lot of time, and code maintenance, everything will become easy. Okay. For this book, I haven't enabled the audiobook because it has a lot of code samples. I don't know audiobooks can handle effectively in that thing. Okay, so paperback is there, Kindle version is there. Okay, so even this book also started making the sales. It got sales rank, right? So slowly my books are getting sales. Okay, I'm not doing any paid promotions through this channel. Only I'm just talking about this thing, and even this channel also not getting enough views. But still, I believe from Amazon's organic traffic, it started getting sales. So in the coming days, if I do proper promotion, I believe I can make significant sales. That is the plan, my plan. As I said, I'll be doing this one-on-one AI coaching for limited time period, maybe 1 or 2 months only. And later on, my focus will be on releasing more books through Amazon, especially by putting personally like a lot of time, my own way of writing and other things. Okay, to share my experience, that kind of things. Now, almost all the books are tutorial kind of books written with the help of ChatGPT. They are not taking much time. Okay, I can create any number of such books, but I don't want to release further books. Okay, without getting more feedback or some kind of exposure. But since these books, even with a low effort, I'm able to make sales, right? So it gives a lot of hope in the coming days. Instead of focusing on this channel and my AA course, one-on-one coaching, that kind of stuff, by stopping those things, I will be able to spend more time in writing quality books, right? Um, but we don't know whether some people will be interested in these kinds of books, right? They may be interested in getting more information. Some people will be interested in knowing about my personal experience. So it depends, right? So we have to balance both things. That is what my understanding. I already provided a lot of books, tutorial kinds of books. So the next thing will be sharing my experience and my suggestions, tips and tricks, that kind of stuff. Okay. So initially I did that kind of things for like YouTube yarning and software testing, that kind of stuff. But in case of software testing, it got good sales. But in case of YouTube earning books, though it got good ratings, I didn't get much sales. Okay, so I felt that it is a wastage of time. So to avoid that only, right now I am just quickly releasing more books with the help of ChatGPT. Okay, but in the coming days, I may be personally spending a lot of time to come up with good quality, informative content. Okay, so I am working on that also, but I am not satisfied with currently. I need to learn more things. I need to talk with more people to gather their experience, and because I cannot just read something and I cannot just share my experience by expecting that it will be suitable for everyone, right? I need to expand myself, and I need to explore various other things and get experience from other people also. Okay. So in that case only I'll be able to create quality book, right? So what I'm thinking is whatever I currently did is the first step, right? Just to get some exposure, and then as a next step, instead of just keeping on releasing a lot of book, I used to see that kind of authors. Some people will be having a lot of books in the same pattern, but I don't want to do that. Okay. But if there is a demand, if someone is asking me to create some book for any specific topic, suppose if a YouTuber is asking me to release a book by listing the AI tools that are useful for YouTubers, I can create a quick book for that, even if I'm not personally using them for a long time. Okay. But that is one approach. Okay, so other thing, I'm just fully sharing my 100% my own experience. That kind of books also similar to YouTube yarning, that kind of stuff. I'm thinking to release, but because of the risk of not making sales, I'm just postponing those things. But what I'm thinking is, if I'm able to make a lot of sales for this currently existing 41 books, in that case, I believe Amazon will be recommending my new book to the already existing customers. I don't know how it's doing, but I heard that Amazon will be doing that in some way, maybe through newsletters or some way it adds recommendation. Some way it will be pushing books to the existing customers. Though we are not provided with their customers' newsletters, email IDs, somehow Amazon will be doing that. Okay, so I believe in that perspective, once after making significant sales from existing books, if I spend more time for releasing more books, that book will be getting in the deserved attention. That is what I right now thinking. But my plans may change after getting more, gathering more information. Okay. But from your side, if you want any kind of specific book, just let me know through the chat or comment section. I'll be adding more that kind of content in the coming days. Okay. So this is about LangChain and LangGraph. LangChain and LangGraph, where it is RAG, N10, Christmas Magic, English, ChatGPT, RAG, Google Monopoly, software testing, SQL, entrepreneurs, dream big. This one, right? LangChain and LangGraph. This one also very important thing from my side. Okay, so like a lot of other frameworks also there, and even without using any coding like N8 and that kind of no code, low code tools also there. But from my side personally, I am focusing more on LangChain. Okay, because I personally believe that they are taking more steps to release more features and maintaining the library, and even they are creating their own platform. LangChain Academy has released a lot of videos about creating agents. So somewhat they are very active, and it's moreover it's open source. So personally, uh, I'm more inclined towards LangChain. So that's why I released a book about LangChain and LangGraph. But other than this book, I have released a general book about creating agents without highlighting this part. Okay, but this one, in this book, I wanted to highlight specifically about LangChain and LangGraph. That is why I given the title as Building Agents with LangChain and LangGraph. Okay, so you can go through the chapter list, right? So these are the chapters. Okay, so here provided code samples, lot of things. Okay. So this will be somewhat useful if you are interested in using LangChain in your projects. And if you want to get personal one-on-one coaching, you can contact me. You can check this blog post for more details. You can come to this blog post by searching for QPT blog on Google and click that link. You will be provided with this blog.qualitypandec.com. There you can click this one-on-one AA coaching to come to this post. Here I provided all the details about AA coaching, personal one-on-one AA coaching. You can read them, you can watch sample videos, you can freely download some of my books, okay? And you can find my email ID to contact me, and you can find the hourly charges details and other terms and conditions here, okay? Okay, that's about this LangChain LangGraph book. So, and next one is, so this one is for healthcare professionals, for doctors, nurses, hospital admins. So, so similarly, I decided to use release many books targeting specific domain, like here healthcare, right? Similarly, I released a book for teachers, and I'm just looking for more books. If you're interested in knowing about AI, using AI tools for your domain, you can just ask me. I will release that kind of books. Okay, based on the demand. Okay, so healthcare, AI, healthcare, entrepreneurs dream big, prompt engineering. This one, right? So these are the chapters in this book. Actually, this book is also a full-fledged book. Anyone can read without any a background knowledge. Okay, so any a doctor or nurses, hospital admins, or medical practice technicians, 62 pages are there. A very simple book. Okay, so I believe the audiobook is also suitable, because here this kind of books may not be having code samples or the tables or things, right? So in that case, you can use that option also, because I understand that many people may not be having enough patience to go through the text book. Okay, so for them that audiobook version will be useful, but it's a virtual voice. You can first check the sample, virtual sample. Okay, okay. So it's a very very like detailed book. Okay, starting from you can check the chapter, right? So simple explanation about AI, and then AI in diagnosis and medical imaging, AI in clinical practice and decision support, AI in drug discovery and research, AI for administration and efficiency, AI assistance for healthcare professionals, AI in patient engagement and education, AI in medical research and innovation, AI in medical imaging and diagnostics, AI in patient monitoring and hospital management, AI in public health and population medicine, AI in medical education and training, AI in mental health and well-being, AI in genomics and precision medicine, AI in telemedicine and remote healthcare, ethical, legal, and privacy aspects of AI in healthcare, and the future of AI in healthcare. So it almost cover all the relevant topics related to healthcare um, related things. Okay, so it can be some kind of eye opener for medical professionals. Okay, you may not be like getting any accentitis from here, but you can explore a lot of things. What are the possible things? Okay, then you can based on the knowledge gathered from this book, maybe if you are coming with some action items, you can do your own research for implementing them. Okay, this is the starting point. Okay, if you are in medical field and if you are Amazon affiliate, you can just earn money by referring this book to your newsletters or your audience through your blogs and channel, right? This is about TA tools for healthcare professionals. I'm closing that. Let me open this one, A for absolute beginners. This one also, as I said, I'm like interested in more releasing more beginner friendly book, because I recently came to know that a lot of people are still exploring various ways to learn basics of AI. They are thinking that it requires a lot of knowledge and expertise, but actually it's not like, right? Anyone can easily start using AI. Even they can use simple AI development also with very little exposure, right? So that is the purpose of releasing these kinds of books. So this is another such book, for absolute beginners. So the topics will be like for absolute beginners. So this is the list of chapters for this book. It will be very simple and easy to understand. That is the unique advantage of this book. Okay. So if you are very beginner, you can just go through this book. Okay. And you can refer this book to your friends who may be looking for learning about AI, becoming familiar with AI. Okay. So these are the chapters. Okay. So if I go through every pages, it will be taking time. I will be just closing that. Okay. So I'll be completely clicking like this is for ultimate guide to AI tools. It is listing more than 200 smart AI tools. Okay, arranged in various categories. You can check that. This one also started making sales. Okay, so almost all the books are now started selling. Okay, so that is the reason why now I decided to focus more on Amazon book sales, and I understand that I need to come up with a high quality book. That also I will be doing, but that doesn't mean that these books are not that much quality. These are all some average quality. Okay, so there is no harm in reading these books. Okay, that is what I can highlight. They are fully reviewed and they are informative. Okay, they are almost accurate. Okay, but the thing is the flow and that information, that kind of thing, I understand there is a huge difference between general tutorial books and sharing my knowledge, other things, right? So that unique advantage I'm not providing in these books. Okay, the latest books. My previous books were written with my own experiences. Okay, so this is about Python for absolute beginners. Okay, and software testing in the AI era, AI tools for teachers. Uh, this OpenAI Agent Kit and a lot of books are there. Okay, so I think people may, I don't know whether people will be still watching up to this point. It's almost more than 1 hour, right? Nearing 1.5 hours. So I don't know whether people will be watching that. But if you want to know any specific details about any specific book, you can contact me. Okay. And one thing I wanted to highlight here. Okay. And you can find the Snowflake book, you can find Power Up book, a lot of books are there. Okay. But this book I would like to highlight, Dream Big, Move Forward Inch by Inch. This book will be more suitable for giving as a gift. Okay. So just explore that, and you can give it as, especially for this Christmas season. It's a really motivational one. Yesterday I talked about this book in detail. You can watch that video. Okay. Okay, thanks for watching. And the purpose of this video is, as I said, telling about paid one-on-one coaching for teaching AI, especially RAG, MCP, LangGraph, AI agents. For that, just click this link. I provided this link in the description of the video, or you can come to this blog post by searching QPT blog on Google. Okay, and just make note of my email ID to get any questions, answers for any questions. Okay, so okay, that's about my course, and this is about recorded course. You can use the discount code QPT for getting 50% discount. Okay, and these are all my books at Amazon. I'm just exploring ways to improve the quality of the upcoming books. Share your feedback, and if you are a Amazon affiliate, you can earn money, right, by referring this book as an affiliate. And if you are looking for Christmas gift idea, consider my book, Dream Big, Move Forward Inch by Inch, for giving it as a gift to your friends and family members. Okay, and other things, like I'm planning to come up with more high quality books in the coming days based on the current sales numbers. If it is going smoothly, I'll be sending time mostly towards Amazon books. Okay, let us see how the things are going on. And right now I am in the process of gathering the feedback. Feel free to share your feedback with me. And if you are interested in reviewing my book on your blog or YouTube channel or any kind of website, you can contact me to get the free review copy of any of the books. Okay, that's it. Thanks. Bye.